And we're back. This is Mike Cernovich from Danger and Play and Gorilla Mindset to talk in a meta talk way. The question is, how do you not get overwhelmed by all the things you have to do? How can you get more done without freaking out? Well, I'll tell you, most of us are never truly in the moment. And we all hear you got to get in the moment, but I'll tell you how. Right now, I got to hop in the shower, get an Uber, I'm going to get on a plane, I'm going to fly to, wherever. How's my internet? Oh, God, I said I'd do video every day. I'm going to meet a couple guys. What if the internet, the Wi-Fi is no good? And fuck, I better hurry up on this. Right? That's the way most people think. That's why you don't get anything done. What if? There is no what if. There's only right now, and you got to learn how to get in the moment now. There's always a way to get in the moment now. And you have to do things one thing at a time. It was a lesson I read, I think when I was 19, I read this. Iron Mind was what it was called. It was a strength training journal. These guys who they like dinosaur training and grip training. And one guy would write all the time, did all these articles, and they said, how have you published, over 50 articles and 10 books? He said, well, I do one at a time. And man, I hate answers like that. What do you mean do one at a time? And I hate them for two reasons. I realize now why I don't like them. When you tell someone, do one thing at a time, that isn't very helpful. Well, okay, how do I do one thing at a time? What does that even mean? Right? So right now, here's how I get in the moment. Find a way to get in the moment before we do it. I'm doing a video. I can see my two teeth as I kind of open my mouth. I'm looking at my facial expressions, and the lines right here are kind of starting to move. My hair is slightly disheveled, but not too bad. It's parted to the right. I'm wearing a shirt. That's all you're doing. And when you do that, you become immersed in the moment of whatever you're doing. When I write, I just say, okay, my fingers are on the keyboard. My fingers are moving. Words are appearing on the screen. And I talk about this too in Gorilla Mindset. That's how you get in the moment. When I'm at the gym, I don't even count reps. I'm just like, okay, I'm doing one rep. I'm fully engaged. I'm working on that mind-muscle connection. When I talk to a person, I look at them, right? There's no place else I'd rather be. There's no one else I'd rather see. Hey, I'm looking at you. Why do you think there's a connection? It's a fucking video. And you probably feel like you got more connection with me than 99% of people you meet in the real world. That's because look where my eyes are. My eyes are like straight, eye contact. I'm leaned in. I'm leaning slightly forward. I'm engaged, right? Same way when I'm talking to a person. Notice the lines of a person. When you do that, you become immersed in the moment. Now, sure, there's time management issues. I can't do a 1-hour video today because I have to be, on my way to the airport in 30 minutes. So you do have to learn how to manage time. But if you're worried and panicked about all this other stuff, then you're never going to get in the moment. So if you really have so much to do that you like, oh my God, what am I going to do? You have to do it one at a time, get in the moment, and then set time limits. So for example, right now I have a 10-minute timer. That'll go off. And that'll tell me, okay, you're done. And if that timer goes off, I'll just say, okay, guys, timer's off, I'm done. But I'm going to try to keep the video between 5 and 10 minutes anyway. So I'm not thinking about the timer, I'm just thinking, I'm not thinking about anything, I'm just doing. Right? When I do these videos, I don't do notes. I pick a question. I picked this question 30 seconds ago. And then I talked about it. And then I explain it. So you got to find a way to get in the moment of doing whatever you do. And when you do that, you get so much done that you can't keep track. I'm so productive that I don't even know. Like, people ask me about articles I wrote. I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't know. Or I'll meet somebody and they'll say, yeah, I remember that time you said this about your life. I'm like, fuck, I'm not lying, but I don't remember it because I just do so much. I do one thing, boom, one thing, boom. And when I do it, I become fully immersed. That's why I don't multitask, but I can task switch like that. So most people, if you switch back and forth between one task and to another, you lose all your momentum. And that's why, as a rule, you should never do two things at once. Check email for an hour a day. Don't check email throughout the day. But me, because I can just get in the moment like this. I can go on Twitter, turn right. Something completely different. I can do poetry here and fucking aggro social media shit here. But that's only because whatever I'm doing, I get intensely in the moment. And you have to learn how to do that. And when you do it, you won't feel overwhelmed because you'll just get shit done. It's fucking weird. And that's why a lot of questions, I call them like college kid questions. You say to do only one thing at a time, and what happens if I do that? Right? It's like, just why don't you just do it? Why don't you just, for half an hour today, or an hour, or 5 minutes, whatever you have, focus on one task you have to do and get fully immersed in the moment? It's going to vary based on the task. I can't tell you how to get into the moment of everything you do. I can only tell you how I get into the moment of everything I do. And then what you're going to find out is a lot of people have said, Mike, I tried because I did a mindfulness podcast long before I released Gorilla Mindset. But guys, I listen to this podcast and I don't have premature problems, because you're in the moment. Most of your anxiety is like, oh God, no. It's freaking out, it's panicking over shit that hasn't even happened yet. Where if you just focus, okay, here I am, I'm in my body, I'm fully aware, I see my face. You have more energy that way too, which is funny because you become more aligned with your purpose, you become more aligned with your core, you become more centered, you become more grounded, and then you have more energy. So I've only had, 2 drinks of coffee so far. I just got up, I'm fully animated, I'm fully alert. I don't need coffee to start my day. I like coffee. I went 2 years without caffeine, but I don't need it because once I start talking, I become immersed in the moment. I become part of my body. My body and mind unite, and then I'm in the moment, and then I have energy. So that's also how you have more energy. All right, find a way to get in the moment. Pick one thing that you have to do today that you don't want to do, but not that you dread. So if there's something that you really like, oh God, I really don't want to do that, don't do that. But don't do something fun either. Pick something kind of like in the middle. For example, I got a late fee on one of my credit cards because banks are crooked. And my credit cards are set to automatic payment every month, full balance. And I have it attached to my checking account, and I have a line of credit attached to my checking account. So I have all these fail safes in place so I never pay interest on my credit cards and I never pay a late fee. So I have Mint.com flag every fee, and every 3 or 4 months, oh, your payment didn't go through. Because they're hoping you don't find it, because most people don't find it, or you don't fight it, you just pay it. So I didn't really want to deal with that. Now that's not hardcore shit, but I don't like to deal with paperwork. I don't like to quibble over bullshit, and I don't like it when they try to cheat me. So I just got in the moment. Okay, I'm sitting at a computer. I'm about to send an email. I'm putting words on a screen, right? Sometimes it's as simple as that. I'm putting words on a screen. Or if you don't want to talk to somebody, a lot of times it's about words are leaving my mouth. What words? It doesn't matter. Don't say, oh my God, I'm going to say something stupid. Or oh my God, I'm not getting everything done. I'm not going to just... Words are leaving my mouth. Words are leaving my fingers. I'm talking to a person. I'm engaged. I'm immersed. I don't want to be anywhere else. I don't want to be doing anything else. When you do that, you become a fucking productivity machine. You get so much shit done that people are like, how do you do it? One thing at a time. So this is one question at a time. We're 22 videos. I got 7 or more of these, and then done. So get your questions in. Till next time, Mike Cernovich, Gorilla Mindset, and Danger in Play. Thank you.